the notion that I or Hillary or Democrats or whoever you want to choose are hell-bent on taking away folks' guns is just not true. And I don't care how many times the NRA says it. I'm about to leave office.
I'm going to guarantee you this is not the last year seeing this guy. You're going to take care of the gun problem with me. You're going to be the one who leads this effort. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. We need you badly. The state needs you. The country needs you. You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. No one needs to have a weapon that can fire over 30, 40, 50, even up to 100 rounds, unless you think the deer are wearing Kevlar vests or something. The Second Amendment, from the day it was passed, limited the type of people who could own a gun and what type of weapon you could own. You couldn't buy a cannon. Those who say the blood of patriots, you know, and all the stuff about how we're going to have to move against the government. Well, the tree of liberty is not water with the blood of patriots. What's happened is that there have never been, if you want to think you need to have weapons to take on the government, you need F-15s and maybe some nuclear weapons. The point is that there's always been the ability to rationally limit the type of weapon that can be owned and who can own it. And we're now providing more guidance on how they can use the $350 billion nationally that the American Rescue Plan has available to help reduce crime and address the root causes. For example, cities experiencing an increase in gun violence were able to use the American Rescue Plan dollars to hire police officers needed for community policing and to pay their overtime.
So as you can guess through watching those snippets of Biden's address from about 2 weeks ago, the Democrats are clearly going to prepare a flurry of legislative acts for gun control. Although it's not clear what exactly they're going to target, it's likely that they're going to target ghost guns, and that is actually fair play to Biden for him talking about that in his address, as most gun crimes are committed by unregistered or illegal guns, and that's actually fair play to Biden. Yeah, kudos to him. However, even then, we can talk about what that means for 3D printed guns. That basically means you can't print any 3D printed guns because they don't have a particular number on them, and we're going to have our freedoms restricted that were previously expanded by the creation of 3D printing technologies. So now our freedoms are once again being restricted by new legislative acts. And Biden's suggesting that there's no reason for anyone to have 40, 50, or even 100 rounds it clearly demonstrates that he's out of touch with any gun owner, and he probably doesn't know any gun owners in his personal life. Like, for him to say that and then furthermore say that, oh, if you ask any responsible gun owner how many rounds you should have, oh, they're all going to tell you the same thing. Furthermore, a few things that Democrats, and not just Biden himself, have been pushed, and those are the lies about assault weapons. I mean, they don't even, if you ask a Democrat to describe assault weapons, they won't be able to even describe any parts of it. So then to actually, for them to put restrictive measures on those so-called assault weapons is just, it's impossible because they can't even define them. When Biden confused AR-15s with AR-14s, that was just like a huge gap. Like that's such a big mistake that it shows that you're ignorant once again.
Wait, take your AR-14s.
Overall, Democrats cannot afford to push such an extreme gun control agenda, or they will definitely alienate potential voters, because the reason why they won the 2020 election was because it's the same way you win any election. You convince the middle, like the guys who are not really left, not really right. They're just voting because they want a change. They want to change the status quo from, change from departure from the previous administration, whatever it may be. They're not too capitalistic. They're not too socialist. They're kind of in the middle. So they will, you know, they care a lot about gun control, and whether, like, how much of it is going to be in place, that's going to be a big issue for the voters that voted for Biden. If they attempt to pursue gun control measures and extreme gun control measures, then they're definitely going to lose the House in 2022. You can bet on that. However, for my next video, I wanted to actually show you how I'm actually in the process of building a mining rig, which means I'm building my first ever computer, and it would have, and that means having GPUs such as these, and putting them to work. And I'll go through the process and maybe do cool little video for you guys. So if you're interested in crypto mining, also be sure to subscribe for that reason as well, and hit the notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on any future new videos. So yeah, peace out, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you disagree with me as normal, and give a like or dislike.